How are you? Happy Friday. The weekend is here. Are you just so excited? I'd love to hear. Tell me what you are doing this weekend. We don't have too much plans. I don't know what we're doing. Uh, I don't know. Should be kind of nice to not have a plan for once. So I'm super excited. I have been up to some fun things this week, and I am excited to share those things with you, but not fully yet. I have had the opportunity to have been given the ability to start recording the Audible version of my book, Who You Choose to Be. If you have not gotten a copy of that yet, it is available on Amazon. I think it's under $10 at this point. But I finally started recording the Audible version. I've shared a little bit of that with you, and it's been a crazy week. In order for us to avoid the flight patterns and all that extra noise, we have to get up at 4, and I have to get my voice clear, and that takes about 30 minutes for that to happen. And then we start recording, and usually, depending on the length of the chapters, we usually get in 2, sometimes 3 chapters at a time. So we are at chapter 18 of 21, and so we might actually be done tomorrow, but we might take a break and give ourselves a chance to sleep in, because we have to get up at 4, we start recording at 4:30, and then we're done by 5:30, because that's when the planes start going off in our area, and we're in a flight pattern, so there's only so much noise that you can soundproof, and then it's just out of your control. So we usually get in about an hour. But I'm so excited for that opportunity. You know, I had originally planned on doing an Audible, and then I kind of got talked out of doing an Audible, and then in August, I went to a conference, and it was made clear to me that I need to do an Audible. So I'm excited. I know I've had some people that have expressed interest in that and wish I had done that, and I know so many people listen to books. It's been such an interesting dynamic to read your own book. Like, I'm rereading my book, and it's just amazing even what has happened for me just in the last week. I've had a lot of things on my heart since I initially sought out to write my book, things that I knew that God was calling me to do that truly mattered, and the impact that I could have for this side of eternity. And so I've had a lot of things that I've wanted to do, and I've got this great vision for a lot of things, but actually having the ability to pull them off is a challenge. So, and I'm like, is this me or is this God? So I really have to prayerfully consider those things, and haven't really received the clarity that I have had in this past week or so. Probably about the past couple of weeks, but really this past week, so many things have come together, and it's just the only explanation is God. I love living my life where the only explanation is God. Anybody else love that, where there's only one explanation, and it is just a divine appointments. These divine appointments are happening, and it's just so fun to be a part of. And when you put yourself out there, when you petition God and say that you know that He has plans for you, plans to prosper and not harm, to give you that hope and future. And if you're wondering, God, is this all there is to this life, or is there more? It seems like there's more. It seems like the things I'm doing and experiencing are not fully what you would desire me to do. And it's not like you're doing bad things and you're a pretty good person, but it still seems like a lot of those experiences and the things that we purchase and buy and it just seems like it still falls void. It doesn't fully satisfy that space in our soul that we were really meant to have, that we were born to have, created to have, yeah? And so I am moving in more of that. And so with that, it's given me a lot more clarity. And I just wanted to encourage you, because in order for us to receive that additional wisdom that we need, we have to move. We can't wait for the timing or the feeling. We really have to move in that faith and start taking those steps and say, okay, God, I'm moving. And God's not joining us in the plans that he has for us. We're joining him in those plans. And it's just so fun to be a part of, and that satisfaction level that you get when you do step out in faith in more of those things that truly matter. There's a lot of things that we do on this side of eternity that they just don't match up. They don't line up, and they really don't resonate and don't make that kind of sense that you're truly looking for, that satisfaction level. For those of you who have had kids, I'm sure you had that moment. Maybe it was at 2 a.m. when you're awake and you've never been awake at 2 a.m. because you're changing diapers or nursing a baby or whatever. But it doesn't matter, because all this, you have this space in your soul that you never knew that you had the capacity to love another human being more, right? And it's an amazing feeling. And I know that feeling, and I'm grateful for the opportunity to have been given that feeling as a parent. But I'm here to tell you there's some other things that I've been doing that truly have filled a space in my soul that is beyond that. It's not in the same lane, it's different, but it's beyond that. It's a much higher satisfaction level. So that is going to be my big announcement that I'm going to bring for you next Friday as I share with you what it is that God's doing that's big and huge, and I'm super, super excited about. It's that next layer of purpose that I am walking in, that I'm excited. It's requiring a huge amount of faith. It's requiring boldness. It's requiring courage. The purest form of courage that you can extend is to rescue people. I desire to rescue people. And I'm so excited for what I get to share with you, but it won't be till next Friday. But I just wanted to encourage you today. If things feel muddy for you, if they don't feel clear, you can pray and you can ask God and say, I know you're not a God of muddy. I know you're a God of clarity and wisdom. The wisdom you gave Solomon, give that to me, and tell me what are those things that I can move in more that truly do matter. And I know that I've prayed that, and he has answered that prayer, and I know that he would do the same thing for you. I want you to have that satisfaction level, because we're just not promised tomorrow. We have got to steward today like it's the last day we have. And every day we have to be making sure that we're moving in more of those things that truly do matter the most. So I can't wait to share that with you next Friday. I am so grateful for your love, for your support, for your friendship, and for being willing to wait for that big announcement coming next Friday. But I can't wait. It's super exciting, and it'll be so fun and so rewarding. So you guys, I hope you have a fantastic, restful weekend getting prepared. I got to go get some groceries for Thanksgiving. So excited, spend time with friends and family. What a blessing it is to be able to have those opportunities to take time and just truly be grateful for what we have. So hope you have a great rest of your day, and I will see you soon. Bye.